Caught every one of them out of the same exact spot. It just rained and it's muggy. Came out here the other night and I heard all these frogs in the distance. Heard them at my house too. Dadgummit. Lost that one. Catching every one of them out of that little hole right there. They got a little bigger. How many are in there? I know you can't see me right now. Catching my breath. I'm in Tennessee. I'm at a good friend's place. I just walked up a pretty good hill. I'm on top of it. I'm waiting on daylight. Got storms rolling in from the south. Bunch of rain with it. So I don't know how long I'll be able to hunt. But hopefully one fire's up here in a minute. I gotta get used to walking these hills again. So I was waiting on it to get daylight. I had like 5 or 6 deer over here. Every one of them blew. About 50 times a piece, it felt like. Took off running. I got a bird gobbler. That way, gobbled a handful of times now. A little bit too far for me to just take off. I feel terrible. I think my brother gave me whatever kind of sickness he's got. I've had drainage and sore throat. Now my body's starting to ache. That's not a good sign. You gotta tough it out. Took my vitamins this morning, maybe they'll kick in. One goblin there, I may need to check that out. I hear water running down in that bottom. I hear cattle cross there. I think I've heard 2 or 3 different birds this way. Good ways off though. That one was plain, that one was that way. Birds on private. Private, I don't have permission on. Gotta document it. It'll be the only time I see the sun today. I heard those first 2 or 3 birds. Good ways away. Walked all the way up this ridge. At least 300 or 400 yards. Bird sounded like he was back here. Way closer than when I heard him from up here. Came all the way back. Ain't heard crap. I went back towards where I was hearing the most gobbling. I got out in this field and I yelped and the hen answered me. I think she was still in the tree, but she was across the field from me on the edge of a ridge. And she carried on forever. Finally she shut up. We had a little calm period. I hadn't heard a bird gobble the whole time, and then right before the rain started, I heard a gobble in the distance, not very close. I had to put my rain suit on and my poncho. Got this bottomland rain suit at Academy. Seemed decent for a fairly inexpensive rain suit. Got this poncho from the turkey convention. I like it because I've got it draped over my vest behind me to hopefully keep most of that stuff in my vest dry. The rain's picking up. Got a huge wad on the radar right south of me heading my way. I'm just going to sit here and see what happens. But just a minute ago, right before I put the camera up, I heard a hen yelp. Sounded like she might have been in the field, so it might be a rainy gobbler day. I'm just going to sit in here and wait. Maybe I won't get too wet. Rain's here. I had two hens walk up on me. Could have been a gobbler with them. I could have smoked him. He walked by about 20 yards. Sat there for a little while and didn't see or hear anything. Gonna make me a quick route down. I think I'm going down a ridge to a couple small fields or openings. Let's see if I can see anything. The scratching all done to go. I think I'm going to back out. Go dry off. Try to. Didn't charge my cell phone last night. Great idea. I'm running on about 3 hours of sleep, so this rain set in for a little while. I think I'm going to get me a bite to eat. Charge my batteries. Take me a quick nap. Maybe by the time I do all that, all this rain will be stopped. That's my plan anyway. A lot of scratching down this road. It's a lot of oak trees. I think just found a good luck charm. Beautiful orange head and front legs. It's gotta be good luck. Back at him. Went back, dried off, charged batteries. Took me a nap. Feel like I'm getting sick. Took me some medicine. Rain stopped. Got back out of here. Got a couple hour window, I guess, before it starts raining again. So it's about 12 o'clock or a little after now. I'm gonna try to strike one up. As far as I can go. There's a big field up ahead. We rode around after I came out from the morning hunt. Saw turkeys in like every field we went by almost. It's incredible. Most of them were gobblers. Most of them were jakes. I can't go out into that field. It's on somebody else. Got that moonshine. My buddy told me there was an old still on most of these creek bottoms down through here. I think I found one. It's raining hard, I gotta go. Getting my butt kicked by Tennessee. And whatever this cold is I got. Beautiful creek though. Body's aching. I ain't doing no good in this rain. I need to just go back and rest. Took some Dayquil. Totally forgot. When I take both Dayquils, it gives me a hangover, so dealing with that now. Good morning. Finally quit raining last night. All that stuff blew out of here. This morning it's a little bit misty, if anything. All the trees are still wet, so it's dripping off the trees. A little bit breezy at times. I haven't heard a gobble yet. But yesterday, driving around, we could see turkeys in about every field we drove by, so they stayed out in fields all day. So I'm hunting an area that's got several big fields and pastures up against some big hardwoods. Today is my birthday. I can say that I've never turkey hunted on my birthday, so thank the good Lord for another year and providing these birds for us to hunt and enjoy. He's blessed me more than I can ever imagine, so give him thanks for another good year of life. I'm a little under the weather. I think my brother gave me some of his junk that he had. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a sinus infection or what, but went to bed about 8:30, 8:45, 9, somewhere in there last night. Woke up about 4:45. Body's aching. My head stopped up. I got drainage, whole 9 yards. I mean, it's one of them days, if you didn't have to work, you just want to lay in the house all day and try to get better. I really need a shot. He said he got a shot and that helped him out, but I'm up here in the middle of Tennessee, so ain't no shots to be found. I just got to tough it out. I'm hoping one will sound off here in a minute, and I'll be able to hear it. Move closer. Stay tuned. Just heard one gobble. I think I might be able to hunt. I'm getting real excited. Yep, I heard it again. I couldn't hear it from way back where I was. I had to come up on top of a ridge. It's beautiful woods. Got these big fields. Got one again. I just hope I can have a chance at one. Gobbled again. Yes. Keep gobbling, buddy. Oh, we ain't far. Gobble again. We're getting there. Gobble again. in goblet. did it. I could hear him coming across the creek bottom. And he started veering around this hill. And right in there, below the hill, I didn't know where he was going to pop up because I was trying to keep tabs on it. I heard a wing beat. Sounded like something hit something with a wing. So that's kind of odd because I hadn't heard any more turkeys in there, but it sounded like a fighting wing beat for a second. I gave him a little soft yelp and he didn't say nothing. Well, it makes sense now. Those two jakes were with him and I guess he kept them in line. And he gobbled right below the crest of this hill. And I hit him back and he gobbled again. Here he comes. Strutting in there pretty as you please. Thank you, Lord. It's my first Tennessee longbeard. Don't get any better than that. It's a heavy bird. "30 steps. Persistence pays off. I went after him yesterday. Tried to stay out there as much as I could, but man, it rained pretty much all day yesterday. Except for a couple little stretches here and there. And I couldn't get on anything. I couldn't see, couldn't hear. I mean, a lot of the property here that I can hunt is hardwoods and the birds were all in the fields. I felt like absolute crap all weekend. It's funny though. About the last hour, I've started to feel pretty good. When you come to a different place, you kill a bird, kind of makes all your worries go away. Bird came like he was supposed to. I don't know if he was gobbling the whole time, but where I started at this morning was further back, and it wasn't until I came more up on a ridge, probably 200 or 300 yards from where I was at. I thought I heard a faint gobble, and I said, all right, let me keep going that way, and sure enough, he was hammering. So I closed the distance. Don't really know these woods. Suckers over here gobbling at me. I don't really know these woods. Just what I can see on the map and on the topo is what I'm looking at here. And I said this little bench right here looks like a place a gobbler would want to be. And so he was right across a creek from me. He was gobbling good. I was gonna sit right here by this tree. If I can help it before I sit down, I don't ever like to call from right where I'm gonna be sitting at, because I feel like gobblers, when you call, they just about know exactly where you're at. I wanted to go out from my tree a little ways, and that way, if he's coming in and I got a call later, well, I'm calling from my tree, well, it sounds like a move, so that adds a little bit of realism. You don't want to just keep calling from the same exact spot all morning. But I walked over there, kind of in the middle of that bench, kind of where I wanted him to come to. I did a soft yelp. He didn't say nothing. I waited a second. I did a little soft yelp again, and I could tell he had turned on the limb and he gobbled right at me. Okay, when he gobbled, I cut twice and I yelped again. He gobbled again. I came back, sat down, gobbled another time or two in the tree, and he kind of shut up for a minute. Next time he gobbled, he's on the ground. He flew down over there. Well, wasn't long, I just waited. He gobbled and he's coming to me, but he's below this ridge. And I said, okay. So I didn't want him to come up here to my left and
get over here, I wanted to keep him in front of me. And so I threw a yelp down this way to kind of make him curl a little bit. He gobbled at it. I kept waiting on him to pop up, and he never did. Heard a wing beat or something. And it sounded like turkey fighting for just a second. Hadn't heard anything else in there, so I didn't know what it was. A couple minutes went by. Finally, he gobbles, and he's right below the crest of this hill, so I guess he had settled his score with them 2 jakes. He gobbled. When he did, I hit him, and he gobbled again, and here he come. I could hear him spitting and drumming at that point. That's the first time I heard him spit and drum. And he starts kind of angling around to the right, coming up on this hill, and he'd strut and look. He came up and strutted again, and I think I called to him before I shot, and he gobbled, and he strutted, and then he stuck his head up and I shot him, and he was 30 steps. Beautiful bird, other than being wet. Incredible hunt. It didn't take long at all. The bird came to my calling, which is something I hadn't been used to in the last month hunting in Alabama. All them educated, pressured birds. So this was my first bird in Tennessee, and I'm very thankful. It's, like I said earlier, it's my birthday today. Normally birthdays aren't really that big a deal to me. This is probably the best birthday I've ever had. I mean, what better present can you get? So I figured I'd take me a minute here and kind of take all this in. But, oh man, well, I'm gonna sit here a few more minutes and then get up and head back to the truck. Go share a story at the camp house. Probably take a few pictures. I was gonna head back home today. That's good. I can mingle around for a little bit, eat a little bite, clean my bird, and be on my way at probably a decent hour. Get back, hopefully get a shot or something, hopefully get over this sickness. I plan on coming back to Tennessee this coming weekend and trying to make use of that expensive license I bought, but probably gonna hunt some public land at that point. But man, there ain't nothing like it. All those frustrating days when you ain't hearing nothing and ain't seeing nothing and feel like there ain't a bird in the woods, it kind of makes it all go away when you do this.